everybody, and welcome back or to my channel if you are new here. Once you finish watching the whole video, consider subscribing and also click that like button. Today I'm going to be showing you my absolute favorite and most effective stretch for your feet to improve your point. Now, the only thing that you will need for this is a partner in crime. So whether that be your mom, your teacher, a friend, a buddy, whatever, hoist them along and ask them to help you out with this. When I had a ballet studio, I used to do this stretch on all of my students, and I want to tell you something, their points were but delicious. Didn't matter how old they were, they all had magnificent points, and I pointed all to this stretch. So you really are going to see results with this. But just bear in mind that you're going to have to push through a little bit of discomfort. Now for me, my partner in crime today is my darling mama. Okay, so this is my darling mama who's going to help me out. Yes. She's not going to be making me go through pain, but it's going to be the other way around. I'm going to be putting her through some pain. But I'm going to show you guys how to do this properly. So you're going to stand up now that you've sat down. Since this is you wanting to improve your point, make sure that the person sitting on the floor is doing the correct foot. So it mustn't be the foot that's furthest away from them. It must be the foot that's closest to them, like this. I just wanted to tell you guys quickly, which knee is it, Mom? Oh, this knee. This is the knee that my mom has broken twice. The first time it shattered, and they had to wire the kneecap together, and the second time?
The bone down there.
Oh, the bone down here broke. So she's got a bit of movement issues with her leg, but we're going to try this anyway. So now remember the leg that is closest to you, you're going to pick that one up. What I want you to do is to be standing in your position at the bar like you would. Obviously you'd be turned out, and I want you to try and stretch your leg as hard as you can. This is the most important thing. The person sitting on the floor, they're going to take the arm that is closest to you, they're going to bring it over your leg like this, and then they're going to rest your heel on top of their forearm like this. From there, they're going to grab your toes and push down with the other hand. Now, if you see over here, if someone is, just relax your leg, Mom. If you're relaxing your leg, you're not going to feel anything. There's going to be no activity in the muscles or anything. There might be a bit of a stretch here, but we don't want to just stretch it. We want to build the strength and the stretch, and we want those muscles to stay there for the next time you point your feet. So the person on the floor has got their foot has got your foot in their hand and arm like this. So what I want you to do, Mom, is just to stretch your leg and point your foot as hard as you can. And then this hand is just going to push it down even more. The more the person on the floor pushes, the more the person standing needs to stretch their leg. Okay, this is very important. How's it feeling, Mom?
It's feeling fine. It might go into a cramp on the toes.
A cramp, okay. Alright, so just let go for a minute. So that's something that I want to tell you that is the defining factor, moment of this stretch is the cramp. Now, the cramp is torture. To put it mildly, it can be really sore. But the key is to push through that cramp. Because I'm under the belief that as soon as you feel a cramp and you let go of the cramp, your muscles think there's an injury because they're like, oh, that was a sharp burst of pain. But if you hold that cramp and you keep the pain going until the pain subsides, your muscles are like, oh, she's not trying to kill me. It's fine. We can relax into this position now. And you will see the next time you point your foot will be beautiful. Okay, so we're going to try that again. Okay, so stretch this leg as much as you can. Lift up, lift up, lift up. This arm is going over the leg, resting the heel on the forearm, holding the toes here and pulling down. Stretch your knee and push at the same time. Mom, is this sore?
It is hurting.
It is. Are you okay though?
Yeah.
I'm just checking if she's okay,
yeah.
Because she's not a ballet doll. She doesn't point her toes. So, okay, stretch your leg. Do you feel a cramp coming on?
Yes, by the toes.
Okay, all right. Now, when the person on the floor is pushing your points down, try to have them not just bending the toes, like holding the toes and pushing over here, because then that's going to be the wrong part of the foot. You want the stretch to be felt here and the cramp to be on the inside of the foot here. So their hand actually literally has to wrap all the way around, and their hand, this hand over here, has to push on the top of the foot to get that point. Hip point, stretch your leg, and point as hard as you can. The important thing also, there's lots of important things, but you have to keep your foot pointed throughout. How's it feeling?
Okay.
Are you cramping?
It's very uncomfortable.
It's very uncomfortable. Okay. I'm going to try and get her foot to cramp. Sorry, Mum. Point as hard as you can now. Don't relax your foot. Point, point, point.
It is going under my foot now.
Have you got a cramp under your
Yes.
foot? Okay, that is exactly where we want the cramp to be. So I want you to tell me, Mom, I know this is sore, I'm so sorry, I love you. But tell me when it starts to feel a bit better.
It's actually getting worse.
Okay, yeah, it probably will get worse before it gets better.
Yeah.
I can see in her face she's in pain. Sorry, Mom, is it an okay pain or was it a bad
It's
pain?
okay. On the top of the foot now, it's actually up pins and needles almost.
Okay. That's probably because your foot's not used to doing this.
Yeah. But it seems almost to be easing a bit.
Is it easing a bit, the
It does
cramp?
feel like a little bit.
Can I stretch your leg? I can feel you relaxing it a bit. Is it still there?
Actually easing a bit.
It's easing a bit. Okay. That's great. That is exactly what we want. Once you get to that point, you can let go of the foot and hold the point there yourself. So point your foot, long leg, lift up, lift tall. Now that is a very nice point. Look at that. And she doesn't point her toes. Point harder. Yes. Now, you can relax. Oh, I can feel your muscles working there. So now, the reason why we do it this way, of bringing the forearm under the heel here, is because we don't want to encourage a sickle going this way. Because that breaks the line and it looks too horrendous for words, and it is very difficult to fix. Once your foot is pointed in a certain direction, to fix it to go the other way is very difficult. But if you are someone who already does do an inversion flex like that, the sickle going in, then this exercise here will help with that. So give it a try, give it a go a couple of times. Doing this once a day on each leg is sufficient, but if you want to do it twice a day, you're more than welcome to do that as well. Personally, I only did it on my students on their lessons when they came, so that was maybe twice a week, and it really, really, really gave them beautiful pointed feet. Okay, so my mom wants to do it on the other leg just to even it out, so we're going to do that. So point this foot. Okay, so can you see her pointed foot? I'm going to move out the way so you can see that with the background. Okay, that looks beautiful. But now we're going to try and improve it. So, arm that's closest to my mom is going to go over her shin, around, get the heel on the forearm, and pull the toes down. Remember, from the metatarsals, not from the toes. And now stretch your leg, point your foot as hard as you can. Just tell me if this hurts you, because this is your injury. Just carry on pointing. You need to put the effort in of pointing your foot.
Starting to cramp now.
Okay, good. It's starting to cramp. That's wonderful. This is where the magic happens. My mom said something very interesting just now. What was
Under
it?
the foot now it's cramping.
Okay. You said it was like a barrier or something.
You're breaking through a barrier.
Yes, yeah. That is exactly what it is actually. It's like almost like your body pushes through a pain barrier. And you know, I like to do this with everything that I do when working out and that. Just at that moment where you think you're going to die, just try do it for another 5 seconds. You know, it's just always pushing beyond your level, and you will see such great improvement through everything and in everything you do.
Cramp went, and then you press down more and the cramp is back under the foot.
Oh, okay. I started pushing it. How's the cramp feeling?
It's on top of the foot too.
Is it? Yeah. Those muscles haven't been stretched really before. You know, if you've got a partner at ballet as well, you can just take turns of doing each other's feet like this. This is what I used to do with the older girls. I say, okay, you partner with that person and then you do it on each other, and that works really well.
It seems to be lifting now, the cramp.
Is it lifting now?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I let go of your foot?
Not quite yet.
Oh, not quite
Almost.
yet.
It's not quite
She's
gone.
being honest. So she could have been like, yeah, it's gone, it's gone. This is personally also how I proved my own point. I didn't have good feet throughout my years of doing ballet at all. I had terrible feet. Only when I discovered this and started teaching did I figure out how to actually improve the point.
Seems to be lifting now.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let go now. My mom's going to stretch her leg and keep her points, and we're just going to see how it looks. Okay. All right, so I'm going to let go. Keep your points, keep your points. That definitely looks better. See, we want the points to really be like that. And with doing this at least twice a week, you'll definitely notice a huge difference. Well done, Mum. You did very well. Thank you so much for being my guinea pig.
It's a pleasure. I learned something.
Yeah, there you go. So guys, I hope you did enjoy that. If you did find value in this video, then please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and I will see you in the next video. Look after yourselves, be blessed, and mwah, love you. Oh, also follow me on Instagram. Bye.